Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have something super exciting, an exclusive chat, live chat with the amazing Yash Nundlal and Uvishik Mahadeo from Run for Your Life 3. How are you all?
I'm good. And you, Siddharth? Thanks so much for having us.
All
Uh,
good, and you said thank you so much for having us on your channel.
you're most welcome. All right, my first question to you, Yash, is how did you find yourself on the set of Run for Your Life 3?
So how it happened was at that time I was studying for exams for my BAc degree, and I just decided to take like a 10-15 minute break, just relax for a bit and scroll on TikTok. Then I came across a post from Mr. Kumar on his page, and I saw it was an open call edition for Run for Your Life 3. And I just thought to myself, oh my God, this guy, I watched his movies growing up. I'm a fan of his movies. He's having auditions for his next installment, and it's happening here in Joburg, where I live. So I just immediately ran downstairs. I screamed at my parents, and I was like, listen, are we free on this day? Can we please go? Can we please go? And then my parents said they were a bit hesitant because I was in the middle of the exams, but they said, no, okay, we're free on that day. We can go. So I ended up going to the auditions. And then I think I was one of the first people there that day during the
Mm-hmm.
auditions. It went well. And then I met Mr. Kumaran. I met some other people there who were helping him with the audition who ended up becoming some of my co-stars. I did a little improv for the audition. And then afterwards, I was just waiting. So I didn't know what to expect. I was just waiting, and it was horrible waiting for like, okay, are you going to get a role? Are you not going to get a role? And then about a week or two after, I got an email from him saying, okay, you got a role. And I was just like speechless. I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh my God, I got a role in a movie. I can't believe it. And then, yeah, I ended up being on the sets of Run for Your Life 3.
Yeah, no worries. My first question to you is what excited you the most about joining the cast of Run for Your Life 3?
The first thing, it is a Kumar and Naidu movie. You cannot be, you cannot not be excited to be on a Kumar and Naidu movie. That is the first thing. Secondly, I've always wanted to do acting. So when the opportunity was presented to me, I took it. That was the most exciting thing. I mean, growing up, we all watched Kumar and Naidu movies, whether it was the Run for Your Life franchise or the Broken Promises. We grew up watching Kumar and Naidu movies. That was a norm in our households. Kumar and Naidu movie gets released, we're watching it. So that excited me, you know, being part of Run for Your Life 3. It was something else. The other thing was, coming face to face with Kumar and Naidu. It's overwhelming. It's a really overwhelming. But I loved it. I loved the experience.
Okay, Yash, how did you prepare yourself mentally and physically for your role in this film?
So back in high school, I did drama as an extramural, and I remember I found out so basically how it started was I found out that the school was doing a play, and I auditioned for one of the roles, and I ended up getting the male lead. So then I did two plays in grade 10 and 11, and we performed in like inter-school competitions. So I already had some experience being an actor, but I was more sort of accustomed to performing on stage rather than working with cameras and the mics and everything. So that was a bit new to me. So thankfully, with the Mr. K's like guidance and his direction, he got me comfortable and confident working in front of a camera, and he was also, helping me a lot, get the best performance out of my character and what he as well as the director wanted. Also, my parents were a big help because my mom was a drama teacher at one point, so she coached me a lot, helping me prepare for my scenes, getting ready, dressed, all of that. So mentally, I just prepared myself by getting into the mind of my character and sort of practicing how my character would act and behave in certain situations and with how you would act with certain characters. But at the end of the day, it's just more, doing what the director wants at the end of the day. And in terms of physically, I would say I just tried my best to maintain a healthy lifestyle, going to a gym, eating well, and doing all of this while I'm still studying. So my mind was constantly, working overtime basically.
Yuvishik, can you describe the vibe and energy on set while filming this project?
Well, the vibe on set was very positive. We had, you know, this atmosphere where we could have fun, we could enjoy what we were doing. It wasn't this uptight work environment that you're in. You know, You could go out there, you could have fun, you could uh, have fun with your co-stars, with Kumaran. It it was really a different experience, you know, compared to your office workspace, I would say. The other thing that I would want to add in there was at the time, I was going through a lot, like a lot, personally, with issues and stuff like that. So when I got into set, that negative uh, feeling that I had all the time always changed just by being on that set. So that's the impact that it had, like for us to be on set. It was something else.
Uh, Yash, what was it like working with the cast and crew of Run for Your Life 3? Any memorable moments on set?
So it was absolute fun. I think the line I kept telling my friends, my family, even my co-stars on set was that whenever I got to set, I felt as if I was at home. That's the feeling I got from everybody and just being there. And I think, the cast and the crew, I think we all, we gel together a lot because along with, doing our work to the best of our ability, getting the best performances, we also help and motivate each other all the while we're still having fun times together. So I think the most memorable moment for me would definitely be the first day of shooting, because along with the fact that it was my first day on set, my first day shooting for a movie, it was memorable because we started at 6 o'clock in the evening and we only ended at 2 p.m. 2 a.m. in the morning, and it was just cut retake the whole time. But what it showed me was just how dedicated and passionate everybody is. Mr. K, the cast, the crew, everybody was there with us. That it really spoke volumes to me. And I think the other most memorable scene, without giving away too much, would be this one scene where my character is smoking. And the funny story about that scene was my parents were on set that day in the background helping and everything, as they were for most days that I was shooting. And the whole time I had to kept telling my mom, "Okay, it's just a prop. It's just a prop. This is fake. I am just acting. You don't have to worry. It's just a prop." Then come premiere day, the first thing Mr. K told my mom was like, "Okay, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. It's just acting. It's just acting."
Wow. Yuvashik, did you face any interesting challenges during the making of this film?
Oh, I faced a lot of challenges during the making of the film. It's um, it's more personal issues there that I faced. I can put it for you this way. Initially, I did not know how I was going to get to set on some days. So that's how it was. When I started the project, the support was there, everything was there. There were no issues. And then I think it was about three-quarter way through the making of the movie, and all of that just fell away. And I think that was one of the biggest issues that I faced. But um, I still don't know how I managed to complete the movie with everyone, but I would say it was the support from co-stars like Yash up here and a few others, Kalen, you know him as Keegan, and most importantly Kumar. I think if they weren't there, I would not be in this movie right now. I would not have been there.
Yash, how do you personally relate to your character's journey or mindset in this movie?
Well, that's a bit difficult to answer because the role that I play in the movie isn't generally close to my real life persona. So I just need to thank, Mr. K, my co-stars, for guiding me along on sort of how to extract this character out of me. And I think along with many others, I know for a fact all of us, UV included, we all messed up at one point or another during shooting. But, thankfully we were all there, especially Mr. Kumar, he guided us along the way and telling us, okay, this is how the character should be, this is what you should be looking for in the character, this is what motivates your character. And he was just an amazing director to work with. So like I said, it's a bit difficult to personally relate to my character because it's not close to my real life persona, but I think I relate more to the journey and to the people that I was working with.
Uvishik, what personal qualities did you bring into your role that made it unique?
So, if everyone knows me in person, I am the reserved one, the very quiet one. I speak when spoken to, and I think I could really bring that into playing the character that I played, because it was me. It was basically me up there, you know. And I think the only difficulty I found was being overwhelmed that Kumaran was there, because, like I said at the start, you have Kumaran there, and now you like, oh my God, pressure. But yeah, he really eases you into, you know, uh, standing in your character's shoes and becoming that person. So yeah, I was really comfortable with my character.
All right. My final question to you all is first of all to Yash is what do you think audiences will enjoy most about Run for Your Life 3 without giving anything away?
Uh, okay, so without giving too much away, I think what audiences will most enjoy is the mix of comedy and action that this franchise is known for. And basically, this movie, its story, it dishes out our unique South African Indian humor. And with this Run for Your Life being called the Indian Connection, believe me when I say the South African humor, the lingo, the drama, the characters, all of these things that we all see in our daily lives and relate to, and we know people like this. It's all there, and it's just. I think that's really what audiences are going to love. I also think like the chemistry between certain characters that we portray, like definitely Kalen and Zian's character. I think they're going to be a fan favorite. They absolutely kill their
Yeah.
roles. I love them for that. And also, I think like UV and my character. I think people are also going to like our chemistry together on screen. Like we we kept saying as a joke, maybe we should do like a buddy cop movie at some point. Our chemistry is that good. We should do something on our own like that. But yeah, I think audiences are just going to enjoy this movie and be ultimately entertained by it. So I'm really excited what audiences are going to see, and that they're just going to enjoy this.
Uvishik, without spoiling anything, what do you think will surprise audiences the most when they watch this movie?
So, Run for Your Life 3 is not, um, it's very different from the first Run for Your Life and the second Run for Your Life. It's not how you would expect it to be, with regards to, number one, um, the special effects that have been put into it. You know, there's a lot of special effects. I think you guys are going to be wowed when you see that. Um, the catchphrases, we know you guys love Kumar and Naidu's catchphrases. So Run for Your Life 3 is filled with that. And I would say that it doesn't only appeal to the Indian community. I feel that it, you know, would appeal to everyone else. You'd be able to relate you'd be able to relate to those lingos in different kind of ways. Um, like Yash said, everyone had such good chemistry on screen, and I think the audience would be able to feel that, the connection that the characters have with themselves would resonate with the audience as a whole. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. I really can't. You are going to be wowed watching this movie.
Okay. All I gotta say is that thanks so much for your time, guys, and hopefully the first of many.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so much.
Sid.
Welcome.
Thank you, Sid, for having us on here. It's a real pleasure.
You're most welcome.